Okay, welcome back, F1 Manager Nation. This is F1 Manager Legend, coming back with today's races. As you can see, I have some crates up to Series 6. I'm about halfway done, I believe. Almost halfway done with Series 6. I highly suggest that you play through the series and earn all the flags before you move up. That will keep you from getting races where you go up against somebody who has access to better driver and better car parts. But let's go back and open these crates. The free crates, at the beginning of the game, these are actually really useful. They do give you quite a bit of money. They do give you game bucks. And they also help you fill up your stats on your common parts. Every now and then I actually get an epic. It's very rare, but every now and then. Okay, so we're going to open up the standard crate. See, just like sometimes a standard crate will throw you a rare asset. And the race crate. These are probably the best crates in the game because you get them free for earning race points. Okay, so my X1 has my X1 engine has 31, so if I upgrade this, I will be able to upgrade it again. Okay. The X1 is an excellent engine. You will wind up using this. You definitely wind up using that one. Right now I'm using the Zen. Eventually the X1 passes the Zen, I believe. Okay, so my car is all set up exactly the way I need it. If you saw my last video, it took me quite a few races to figure out the setup. But once again, here is my setup. I am level 6. I am using a level 7 soft touch, a level 3 shredder, a level 1 sticky, a level 3 laser lock, a level 6 the smoothie, and a level 4 Zen. The drivers I am using today are going to be Sergio Perez and Romain Grosjean. Grosjean's consistency is it's a lot low for my liking, but his wet weather ability, his tire management, and his fuel management make it worthwhile. Also his overtaking and defending skills. So those are my drivers. Man, look at Lando Norris. He's looking pretty good. The only thing I don't like is his overtaking. Alright, let's go with Romain Grosjean, see what we get. Okay, so we got Australia. A lot of turns on this one, so grip is very important. And look at Roman Grosjean, qualifying 8th. You know what? I'm just going to rock him just like that with the soft tires. We're going to go 3-3-2, two-stop strategy. Again, I like to start my drivers on boost because I believe it makes them a little bit more aggressive during the race. Look at that move. See how he just claimed his spot back against, who was that, Perez? Gaining spots. Gaining spots on low power. See, Grosjean has less consistency, so he tends to go off track a little bit more. And if you look at Sergio Perez, same area, only went off track once. See how he manages to keep it on the track, so he's not scrubbing a lot of time, whereas Roman isn't quite that consistent off track. Last time he went off track twice there. So Grosjean is up to 3rd. Perez is up to 16th. So Grosjean came out in 6th. He just gave up another spot. Perez is all the way back to 22nd. I probably should have used a different strategy for Perez. Probably should have put hards on. But in the end, it's probably not going to matter because he has hards on Norris and he just put hards on Kvyat, so they're not going to be able to gain many positions. And my last 2 laps on soft, Perez is going to pass a lot of folks. Grosjean, boost him, come in for a pit. Boost him, come in for a pit. Pit stops are a little bit quicker, and you can see that Perez gained a lot of positions. He should come out with soft tires if he knows what he's doing. I should have said if he knows what's good for him. But Kvyat is not going to be able to gain position, so as long as I stay on Norris's tail. Grosjean is in the lead. And it doesn't look like he has the fuel to really race. Yes, sir. Look at him go. So Perez is up into 9th. You can see what putting hard tires on is good for. Ah! Perez, you should have had that. Okay, so once again, let's see what the drivers are at. And you can see where my car is at. And let's go to another race. I keep getting a lot of questions as to what my setup is, and one person even asked, I forget the name, but asked me if I should, if I could tell you guys what the setup is for each track. I don't remember, but I know I did show my setups and all of that in my other videos. But normally if you put the parts that are the best on your car, that normally works out. But in this level, if you saw my last video, I had to do a lot of mixing and matching to figure out how to get one certain stat up while keeping the other ones presentable. And that's how I ended up with the ones I'm using. Sorry. I have a feeling that a platinum or a legendary crate is going to be coming pretty soon, because I haven't seen one in a while. So having the box when you buy the series opening package, you know, every time you open a new series, they give you the option to buy a little package. If you have the ability and you can purchase those, they really help. I know it's kind of a little bit pay to play, but I'm doing this to help show you guys, I guess, all the options as to how you can play the game. But if you watch my videos, you notice I don't do a lot of opening green crates with money, because my legendary account that I have, I'm to the point now where all my blues are level 10, and that's the highest they can go, and I still keep getting assets when I open a crate. So when I open a green crate, I get, sometimes I don't even get money, like the bucks or the coins, but if I get those, that's cool. But now sometimes I get what, like 3 or 4, however many things you get, but they're all blue. So like none of them do anything. So it's just a waste. Oh shoot. Oops, thought I left it the wrong way. Okay. If you don't get this message from your drivers, you're not going to win the race. They need to tell you that they have a lot of fuel to burn. And if they tell you that, then you know you're using a really good strategy. So they're using like around 16, 17% per lap. You should be able to do 3 laps and sprint 4 or 5. So there are times when you can use hard tires, but that's normally at the beginning of the race. I would never use them at the end of the race. You're really trying to catch me up right now. These tires are going to go off the edge. And he's going to lose a lot of time in that section. He's going to lose a lot of time in the chicane and then on pit row. What? I turned you off. Okay, if you got 3 laps to go, a good time to start to sprint is when you get to 50%. You may find that that might be a little bit too soon. Or you may find you could go a little bit earlier. If you're not sure, that's pretty much what that's how I would do it. You can see I'm getting close. Nope, worked out perfectly. Boom. So in a 3-lap span, if you conserve half, you can sprint half. And that pretty much works on every track. You conserve until you get to 50% tire wear, and then you can sprint, and that will carry you the 3 laps. That's a good way to judge. What did I tell you? A legendary crate was coming soon. So that is one way you can use those bucks to your advantage. I bet you I'm going to get Valtteri Bottas in that crate. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I have a feeling I am. I'm sorry, I'm just sitting here. I can't believe that I called that crate, and I caught it on film. Okay, I'm up to 3.2 million, and my race entry is only 600,000. So I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to take a look at George Russell. I can upgrade him 2050. I can upgrade him twice, and he's superior in the top 3 to Grosjean, but not so much the bottom 3. But as you can see, fuel management and tire management will get an upgrade, so I'm going to do that. 55 tire management. And let's check another upgrade. And this upgrade stays away from those stats. Ooh. So that's not going to help me, so I'm not going to spend that money. You notice I'm not touching Stroll, Albon, or Kubica. I've never touched Kubica. I still haven't gotten a Hulkenberg. The game does this for some reason. I actually wrote them a letter complaining on my first account, like, what do you guys have against Hulkenberg? And they wrote me back and they said, I can assure you, sir, we are not holding anything against Hulkenberg. But I've pulled Max Verstappen twice. You can see his stats aren't good. Fuel management consistency, but the tire management, you'd have to use hard tires and pit them. And Leclerc's not worth it. He's not going to be usable for a long time. There's no sense in spending any dough. There's a car setup. I don't think any of these other parts are going to be able to help me, which that is the reason why I am not upgrading them at this point. I need my guys to qualify with an organic gap between them. Okay, so I'm going to give Grosjean hard tires to see if I can make up time by doing a one stop. It has good fuel and good tires. And I don't have to worry about my drivers coming in at the same time. And as you can see, there is a whole bunch of drivers on soft tires that should be able to gain time on. I mean, right now they may be pulling away, but that extra pit stop is going to cost them. Soft. And now that that track opened up, I don't have to worry about passing anybody, and I can make up a lot of time. So that's the main reason why you want to conserve. It's because you want to get the guys that are racing at the beginning out of your way. See how hard of time Perez is having passing? There, he finally got by. Okay, so I should be able to get 2 laps from Grosjean and pit him on lap 5 onto soft tires. Okay, that broken component isn't going to help. But he's going to have to pit Raikkonen. And Norris is on soft tires. No, he did not have a broken part. Alright, I just released the hounds. don't think Grosjean's going to have enough to get there. This may be a loss due to strategy, probably, maybe. Maybe, I don't know if I can pass Raikkonen. I'm going to catch Norris. Nope, not enough. Ah. So that was a strategy fail. Even though he had a head start and both of the guys qualified ahead of mine, that was still a strategy fail on my part. Really? 98? This is a really tricky track. It's 10, 13, 21. Okay, 6 and 13. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with soft tires. The rain is gonna dictate when we pit anyway. Ooh, look at Grosjean go. Taking it. He's placing that car pretty good in the track so they can't pass him. Somebody just went off there. I think that was Hulkenberg. Is it like Ricardo or Hulkenberg? So my drivers want me to put wet tires on this lap, but the track's not even wet yet. And if you put wet tires on a dry track, it's not going to work out in your favor. Oops, wrong one. That's the one I want to speed up. Oh no, that's not the one I want to speed up. Oh, I don't want to speed anybody up. Perez is behind. Okay, so we are easily in first place. Track is about 30%. By the time we come out, it should be 40% wet, which is about where you want the moisture percentage at. Now the track is half wet. The racing line is getting smaller and smaller. You can see Kvyat is struggling. And you can see his Perez is going to be struggling too. So he just used a lot of fuel with those soft tires in order to keep up the race pace. Nope, you don't need to pit. So the safety car is going to pick him up this lap. So for the longest time, this game has had a really big issue with the pace car keeping the cars behind him. And it was still an issue. I wish they would just make it a virtual safety car so they can like get the 2 laps safety car over so we can get back to racing. See, now he's going to hold me up. Okay, we should be racing. There we go. They were about to bring a safety car out again. $38 points. I only needed 2 for my race crate. I was just about to say they're probably going to give me another legendary crate. Ah! Sometimes they give you 2 back to back. And then you definitely start spending. Let's do another quick race. See if I can get another legendary. Oh, that would have been sweet. Oh, that would have been awesome. Oh well. We're gonna go 2-stop. Whoa, nothing there. At the beginning of the race, they tend to bunch up a little bit more, which is why the main reason why I don't race in the first 2 laps. Let my tires get warmed up, let my driver get used to the track. Okay, the reason why I'm not pitting is because if my tires go, I should still be able to maintain the position. So this way I should be able to get a free lap. Oh, I'm gonna turn off that fuel usage. Okay, we got a lot of ground to make up. There's going to be some cars that are going to be pitting this lap. So we should be able to make up a few positions. Should be getting the green flag here. Boom, there it is. So now we are racing to the end. We have the fuel for it. was the hard tire to play. It might have been. You gotta get by them. You gotta pass a few cars. Go. I don't want to hear it, bro. 4. Awesome. Yes, got the win. No, he took it back. That blows. 3 of us had 34 points. That's awesome. I bet you Fabio's really excited. Yeah, good for you. Okay, here's your race crate. So tomorrow I will be opening that legendary crate on tomorrow's video. I believe I just lost, so I want to see if I got another legendary crate coming to me. That is not good qualifying. Okay, I'm in no hurry on this race. Okay, I'm still within striking distance. That's good. And Perez is holding him off. Okay. So he had to pit both of his drivers. And again, he's having a little bit of a hard time passing him, but he finally gets by. And there you go. Trying to conserve to make sure I don't run out of tires. Ideally, I would have pitted Perez, but you can see how both my drivers are kind of bunched up. Awesome. So I am going to get my rival. I'm not going to get as many race points as I would like. The main thing is I'm going to beat my rival, so I don't lose any coins. Ah, you stinker. So keep that in mind if you're about to come into level 6. When you get if your thing is full, you should probably start keeping a spot open, and when you get legendary, be ready to get a second legendary pretty quick. To be honest, that's the second time that's happened. It happened the first time I went through as well. Okay. halfway done getting all the flags in Series 6. And pretty much by the time I'm done with Series 6, I'm not going to be worrying about money anymore. At that point, I'll have enough coins that I'll be able to upgrade anything as soon as I get it. And I'll be honest, that's a really good feeling. Melbourne, 1323. So let's go boom. Both of them are going to be on a 2-stop. One's going to be 422, the other one's going to be 332. Is that a silver arrow behind me? No. It's a Williams in front of me. You go, George Russell. And again, look at my tire wear, look at everyone else's. My tire wear is pretty much even with the, almost even with the hards, I should say. But everybody on soft, they're either racing full power or medium power, which is why they're all going to have to start pitting on lap 2, because otherwise they'll run out of tire wear. For the most part, the computer doesn't let their drivers do that. Although Vettel stayed out. So I'm going to have to push Grosjean 3 laps. So I'm going to have to cool him down just a little bit. Actually, I don't. I can bring it in. A little bit of a stacking issue. That's okay. I think I might have to run Grosjean on hards, 2 sets of hards. In all honesty, this result is kind of satisfactory. But I wish I could close that gap up just a little bit. Yeah, I think if I do Grosjean on 2 hards and then do Perez on a 3-3-2, I won't have any issues with stacking. One of them will be on a 1-stop strategy. And with the hards, you can do 4 laps, full power. So I think if you add the 5 seconds, or subtract the, you subtract the 5 seconds for the pit stop. I think I did pretty good there. Do one more race and then I'm gonna go do some GT Sport. Please give me Australia. Tom Pot. Good, they gave me Australia again. I'm not going to need, it's not going to come up. The issue's not going to come up this time because my drivers are spaced out. Yeah, so ideally you want organic